Be right back. We're gonna do a full unboxing and a review over this full high definition camera. It's got a built-in digital camera, 24 megapixels, has night vision, which is pretty cool. I'll see you right after this. We got a full high definition camera, as I mentioned. It has night vision, 24 megapixel, has all kinds of cool features. So thank you for checking out the channel, and we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up and see what we have inside. We always have the secondary camera, so you can get an idea of what I'm looking at. And right here we have the mini HDMI to HDMI. So I'm sure that goes to the camera to hook the camera up to a full high definition external device. We have an instructional manual. We have 2 batteries with this, which I really like that. And we got actually a little better made wall charger here. It's a USB out there. And it's something that must go on the bottom of the camera. I gotta check that out and see what that is exactly. And we have our charge cable right there, which that'll go with that. And we have a mini remote. And let's go ahead and pull out the camera itself. It's in one of these canvas cases. It's got this flip out screen. It's touch screen. And right here, I'm gonna go through the buttons on the side of this immediately here. We got power button, mode button, menu button, and then on the right, we have up and down, which I'm assuming goes through the menu and options. And we'll go ahead and get right into this. Now we're gonna put battery in, pop that in, and immediately the camera kicks on. Little settings symbol here, and you hit that. You got movie resolution, movie quality, movie clip time, video plus photo. I'm gonna try the up and down. It looks like that goes through several other options: enable motion detection, sound record, scene, exposure metering. You have a white balance. I do appreciate those. ISO sensitivity, ISO settings, really nice. It's usually found on higher end cameras. It is found on some lower models as well, but I do appreciate that they're adding that in. Contrast, saturation, sharpness, and gamma. Now we're gonna go ahead and check out our mode button. Video, video lapse, slow motion. I do like slow motion. We got photo on the bottom, photo lapse, and burst capture, which is a camera setting. And then you have video playback, photo plus video, and it goes right back to the video. And the touchscreen allows you to exit out of the mode setting, go into the regular menu, and the menu is the same thing as what I hit before with the little settings button down in the lower left-hand corner there. Looks like you can go in to check out the actual files, and that's just touching on a little movie camera icon in the lower right-hand corner. Upper left corner, okay, that's just going to the settings as well. There's arrows. You hit the menu button, I believe, to just kind of back out of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and try this thing out. All right, now you're looking through the lens of the full high definition, and I believe it's 24 megapixel digital camera. Now, of course, it's on the video mode, so that's what you're going to see. The audio you're hearing is running through that camera. All right, we are now recording in complete darkness. As you can see, we're going to kick on the infrared and see how that works. And there you are. There's a bit of the studio there, and it's got a few infrared lights right there around the lens, and you kick those on and off with the power button. All right, and we're back, and I showed you a few clips and some examples, even some sound samples. That way you can hear the sound. Power button on top will choose. You have up and down buttons to go through and select what you want. We're going to go to movie resolution, hit the power button, we go in there. to the selections: 1080p by 30 frames per second, 720, 120 frames, 720, 60 frames, 720, 30 frames, and 480, 30 frames. Now, hitting the mode button will take you straight back, and we can go to movie quality, select it with the power button, and it's super fine or fine, pretty basic stuff there. Go down again, we got movie clip time. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's if you know how much time that you're going to be recording. And we go down again, video plus photo. I'm sure that enables a mode to do both video, and I've seen cameras that you can take a photo while you're recording video, but it actually messed up the video a little bit, so I never really understood that on cameras. Enable motion detection. That sounds like it's going to be almost like a security camera type feature. So I don't know how many will use that, but it is there. Sound record, we can go into that. It's just an on and off. We can go into scene. After scene, we have exposure metering. If we go in the overhead camera, you can see that we can actually select individually through here instead of just choosing like auto presets in your white balance. Unfortunately, this does have some presets. It's got your daylight, cloudy, fluorescent, fluorescent 2, incandescent. Now your ISO sensitivity, we go into that, and this is something I really liked about this camera. Now you have your normal auto, which is on pretty much everything. You have your ISO 100, 200, 400, and look, it goes to 800, 1600, and 3200. Now that's really important, and if you don't understand ISO, you should probably look up a video. And of course your contrast. Most people know what contrast and then your saturation, sharpness, and gamma. Them are all basic picture controls you have on most of your consumer TVs and other things. If you go into your mode settings, you have beep, boot music, power off, clock settings, date format, stamp, which is a timestamp, I'm sure, language, flicker. That probably sets your power to 50 or 60 hertz, I'm assuming. LCD power save, reset, setup, format your SD card. Very important to format your SD cards when you do put them in these cameras. It just makes things go a lot better. I've seen people with problems with video, and actually I had a question on, I believe it was 2 videos back, where somebody asked about, they had this split in the center of their screen, and it looked like there may have been a sensor problem. Now another possible problem that could have been, and I had ran into this, is almost an incompatible SD card. You can flip that all the way around and you can actually see yourself in it and view your picture without that extra equipment. So that's definitely a positive. I am going to go through this camera and check it out, check the video out. Now this is a score for, you know, an $89 camera, because that's what this thing costs. I appreciate you tuning in. If you liked the video, if you liked the information about the camera, whether it be good or bad, make sure you give us a like on the video. If you like the channel, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.